Welcome to our lesson on laboratory waste management on campus, brought to you by the Scientific and Technological Instrument Center, or STIC. In this course, you will learn how to properly handle laboratory waste to protect yourself, others, and the environment. Let's begin. Here's what you will learn in this training. We will start by understanding what waste and hazardous waste are. Then, we'll explore where waste in laboratories comes from and how we classify different types of waste. After that, we'll take a look at the waste management system, the required forms, and how waste is finally disposed of at MFU. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do when handling laboratory waste. Let's begin with the basics. Waste management refers to all actions from the moment waste is created until it reaches its final destination. This includes collecting it, transporting it, treating it, and making sure it is safely disposed of. The main goal is simple: keep people and the environment safe while also following the rules and laws that regulate waste. Some waste is more dangerous than others. Hazardous waste is any type of waste that can harm humans or nature if not handled properly. It may be burnable, corrosive like strong acids, chemically reactive, or toxic. It doesn't matter if it's solid, liquid, gas, or sludge. If it poses a risk, it is hazardous. This is why special care and correct management are required. Laboratory waste is created during scientific experiments in schools, universities, and industrial labs. This waste can include hazardous chemicals, biological materials, contaminated tools, or even damaged electrical equipment. Because each type has its own risks, proper sorting helps us dispose of it correctly and safely. In laboratories at MFU, hazardous waste usually comes from three main sources. General waste, such as packaging, handled like normal trash by the university. Chemical waste, like leftover reagents, regulated by national hazardous substance laws and treated off campus. Biohazard waste, like used culture plates, treated by incineration at MFU facilities. Knowing the source helps us choose the right disposal method from the start. To help you follow correct procedures, STIC provides a detailed manual and online forms. These guide you step by step on how to register waste, label it, store it, and request transportation. Whenever you handle hazardous waste, always check the manual to ensure you followed the official safety process. Why is this important? Because everyone who creates or handles hazardous waste must be responsible for it. You must be able to identify the type of waste and make sure you manage it correctly. Small mistakes can cause injuries, fires, contamination, or legal consequences. This training ensures safety from the moment waste is generated until it leaves the campus. The waste management process at MFU follows four major steps. First, classify the waste and place it in the correct temporary storage area. Next, register your waste in the online waste management system. Staff will then collect and move it to secure storage rooms. Finally, waste is transported to a certified facility for treatment twice per year. This system ensures that every container is monitored and safely processed. The classification of hazardous waste slide explains how different types of waste produced in laboratories must be categorized according to their chemical properties and potential dangers to ensure safe handling, storage, and disposal. Waste is divided into 15 main groups, each with specific characteristics. Special waste includes highly reactive or unstable materials like azides, peroxides, and ethidium bromide that can easily explode or decompose violently. Cyanide waste contains toxic compounds such as sodium or potassium cyanide, which can release deadly gases upon contact with acids. Oxidizing waste, including substances like potassium permanganate, hydrogen peroxide, and concentrated nitric or sulfuric acid, can trigger combustion when mixed with organic or flammable materials. Mercury waste involves any waste containing mercury compounds or metallic mercury, which are extremely toxic to living organisms and require sealed containers to prevent vapor release. Chromate waste, such as chromic acid or potassium dichromate, is both corrosive and carcinogenic, posing severe health and environmental risks. NPS, or heavy metal-containing waste, including iron, lead, and silver compounds, must be isolated due to its potential to contaminate water and soil. Acid waste covers strong inorganic acids like hydrochloric or phosphoric acid, which must be treated cautiously, particularly those with concentrations above 60%, which should be classified as oxidizing waste. Alkaline waste, such as sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, is caustic and can burn skin or corrode metals. Petroleum product waste includes organic solvents like benzene, xylene, or hexane that are highly flammable and harmful to inhale. Oxygenated waste, which includes alcohols, ethers, aldehydes, and ketones like ethanol or acetone, is volatile and should be stored in fireproof containers. Organic nitrogen waste, sometimes grouped under NPS, includes chemicals like methylamine and dimethyl sulfoxide, which emit toxic vapors and require special ventilation. Halogenated waste, containing elements like chlorine, bromine, or fluorine in compounds like chloroform or dichloromethane, is persistent and hazardous to the environment. Combustible solid waste refers to flammable materials contaminated with chemicals such as paper or plastic, while incombustible solid waste includes contaminated glassware or silica gel that cannot be burned. Miscellaneous aqueous waste is water-based, but may still contain low levels of organic or toxic materials. If organic content exceeds 5%, it should be reclassified as special waste. Finally, biohazard waste includes infectious materials like used petri dishes, culture media, gloves, or biological tissues, which must be disinfected or incinerated. In addition, two important safety notes apply. Acids stronger than 60% should be grouped as oxidizing waste, and acids at or above 95% concentration should be treated as special waste. Understanding these categories ensures that all laboratory waste is managed according to its specific risk level, preventing chemical reactions, environmental contamination, and harm to human health. Correct classification is the most important step. Always classify based on the highest risk component. For example, if liquid waste contains chemicals from multiple categories, choose the most hazardous category among them. This ensures we never underestimate the danger level of a waste mixture. This diagram shows how to identify and classify different types of hazardous waste generated in the laboratory. The goal is to determine the correct waste category so that it can be stored, labeled, and disposed of safely according to regulations. We begin at the top with any hazardous waste, whether it is solid or liquid. If the waste comes from biological or infectious materials, such as used petri dishes, gloves, or contaminated samples, it is immediately classified as Category 15, biohazard waste, which follows the disposal procedure SP22. If the waste is not biological, we move step by step through a series of questions. The first question is it special waste? If it contains extremely reactive or unstable substances like azides, peroxides, or ethidium bromide, it must be treated as Category 1, special waste, which materials can explode or release toxic gases and require strict handling. If it is not special waste, continue downward. Next, is it mercury waste? If the substance contains mercury or any mercury compounds, it falls into Category 4, mercury waste, which must be collected separately in sealed, labeled containers. If not, move on. Then we ask, is it cyanide waste? If the chemical contains cyanide ions, such as potassium cyanide or sodium cyanide, it becomes Category 2, cyanide waste, which is highly toxic and must never be mixed with acids. If it does not contain cyanide, proceed to the next question. Next, is it halogenated waste? This refers to organic waste that contains halogen elements, chlorine, bromine, iodine, or fluorine, like chloroform, dichloromethane, or trichloroethylene.
These materials are Category 12, halogenated waste, and are harmful to both humans and the environment. If the waste has no halogen elements, move forward. Then ask, is it organic waste? If yes, you must determine which group it belongs to. Category 11, NPS-containing waste, for compounds containing nitrogen, phosphorus, or sulfur, such as dimethyl sulfide or dimethylformamide. Category 10, oxygenated waste, for alcohols, ketones, ethers, and aldehydes, like ethanol, acetone, or methanol. Category 9, petroleum product waste, for hydrocarbons, such as hexane, toluene, or benzene. If it's not organic, continue down the chart. Next ask, is it oxidizing waste? Oxidizing agents such as potassium permanganate, hydrogen peroxide, or chromic acid can cause fires or explosions when mixed with flammable materials. If yes, they are categorized as Category 3, oxidizing waste, or Category 5, chromate waste, depending on whether the oxidizer contains chromium compounds. If it's not an oxidizer, proceed to the next step. Then check, is it heavy metal waste? If the waste contains heavy metals like lead, cadmium, or silver, it is Category 6, heavy metal waste, which can pollute soil and water and must be kept in secure containers. If not, go on. Now ask, is it acidic or alkaline waste? If it's a strong acid, like hydrochloric acid or nitric acid, it is Category 7, acid waste. If it's a strong base, like sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, it is Category 8, alkaline waste. Both are corrosive and can damage containers or surfaces if spilled. If it's neither acidic nor basic, continue to the final classification. Finally, if the waste doesn't match any of the previous categories, it is classified as Category 14, miscellaneous aqueous waste. This includes water-based waste that is only slightly contaminated with chemicals and does not contain special waste, mercury, or cyanide. At the side, there's an additional note about Category 13, which applies to solid waste that is slightly contaminated with chemicals. Category 13A is combustible solid waste, such as paper towels or tissue that can burn. Category 13B is incombustible solid waste, such as contaminated glass, plastic, or silica gel that cannot be incinerated. In summary, this flowchart is a practical tool to help laboratory users correctly identify each type of hazardous waste. By following the questions step by step, from is it biohazard waste down to is it acid or base, staff can ensure that every chemical is categorized accurately. This systematic approach prevents accidental chemical reactions, environmental contamination, and health hazards, keeping the laboratory safe and compliant with waste management regulations.
Before waste leaves your building, it must be stored properly. Hazardous waste containers must be sealed tightly, have a correct label, be in good condition, be placed in a designated storage area. This prevents leaks, spills, or accidental exposure.
The Scientific and Technological Instruments Center supports an online platform where users and staff can request waste pickup, schedule transport, and track waste movement. This helps maintain smooth communication and proper records for safety and legal compliance. Every waste container must be labeled with clear information, including what waste it contains, what hazards are present, and how it should be handled. Labels help everyone quickly understand the risks, especially during emergencies. For the final step, we send all hazardous waste to a licensed recycling or disposal company. This happens twice per year and ensures that waste does not remain in storage for too long. Safe disposal is the final responsibility of the waste generator and the university. Congratulations! You now understand the complete process of laboratory waste management at MFU. Remember, sorting, labeling, recording, and safe handling are key to protecting ourselves and the environment. Thank you for learning with us, and stay safe in the lab.